Tonight's stream has been interrupted to bring you this special edition Chakan 100% playthrough. That's not happening. I'm just kidding.
No, Danny, we're not doing that.
Tonight's stream was kind of hastily thrown together, and we'll just see how things go.
Yeah.
But for the time being, how y'all doing?
Hey, folks.
Thanks for tuning in to yet another Mascot Friday, where we rank the mascots. It's time to give these mascots what for. And this week, we're playing Sega CD games.
Oh, I'm excited for this.
Unfortunately, there's no Sega CD Special Edition of Chakan. I still like how the Forever Man is like on the brim of his hat. That's so cool looking. We asked our Twitter followers what we should play tonight, and they said they wanted to see Wolfchild. A game called Wolfchild.
Listen, we all want to see the Wolfchild.
So thanks for the host, Cactus B, and thank you for the sub, Magma Ram. Much appreciated.
Thanks.
Alright, Chakan. You had your time in the sun. Just leave. Leave,
Get
Chakan.
out of here, Chakan.
I don't care if you have an axe or a sickle or whatever. No one's impressed.
Wolfchild, 1 or 2 words.
One word. Ooh, I realized we haven't tested our Sega CDs since the incident on Monday.
Oh, no.
Tonight's stream may be pretty interesting for a variety of reasons. Let's go ahead and see if this works. Also sad to note that Alex is feeling a little sickly tonight, a little woozy, so he's gonna opt out of playing tonight's games.
I will still be here to make hilarious Alex comments and other wonderful Alex producer things, so...
Well, you need to see this game.
I do. I need to see the wolf that's a child. Can you really do that? Like, make a child as a wolf?
Well, that's what you call a husky. So I didn't realize this until just this very moment, but this is by Core and JVC, so we might see a Wonder Dog style introduction.
I hope so.
Oh, yes we are.
Nice.
I plugged you in.
Oh, thanks. Is there any audio?
There should be.
There we go.
Come on, show me animation. I want some quality animation from the makers of Wonder Dog. Yes! Yes!
Yes!
Snyder bringing you Core News Live.
His mouth! Oh, that's good.
Nobel scientist Cal Morrow has been kidnapped in an attack.
Hey, that's my dad.
Oh, shit.
His wife and eldest son. It is suspected that Carl Drax and the Chimera terrorist organization are behind the abduction.
That seems pretty unlikely.
It's also believed that Chimera want Morrow for his knowledge of biogenetic weapons. When approached earlier today, Morrow's surviving son Saul refused to give comment.
That's Saul? The unfrozen caveman?
And on a brighter note, today in Los Angeles, the Charles M. Jones Memorial Hospital.
The Chuck Jones Memorial Hospital. We gotta go there.
What happened there?
Oh, all sorts of Acme-related accidents.
This is frozen. Oh, thank God.
Oh, Project Wolfchild. Yes.
It's an actual wolf child.
Uh-huh. See, commonly these are called werewolves, but we're special. We're a wolf child. The child of wolves. Graphics.
God, I love them. Graphics, that is.
Wow, he's huge. With a tiny head.
He looks like... Oh, God. Who is that actor he looks like? Ricardo Montalban.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Hold on, I gotta look this up. This is killing me.
Star Trek II, The Wrath of Wolfchild.
Yeah,
oh man,
he
look at
looks-
this. Look at this.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Hang on. Sega CD loading next part. Oh,
Is there gonna be furry TF?
I think that's what's happening.
Oh my god. Chat thinks this kicks ass. I love this, says Snoozelby.
This kind of does kick ass. I wasn't expecting it to kick this much ass. So this is an Amiga game and also a console game. I think this is the only CD port. So this is the only version to have that excellent cutscene. It's also a very early Sega CD game. It was one of those ones that came in a cardboard box. There was maybe a couple dozen of those. Alright, it starts me on easy, that's good. Listen to this music.
It's good. It's very, Space City, USA.
I think we may have a worthy successor to Wonder Dog here.
Yeah, but will it glitch out on you?
Oh god, don't even say that. The Wolf Ship! Wolf Ship got a funky theme. Reading is fundamental.
It's gonna say ask for Wolfchild at your local library.
Oh, dude. Look at this Amiga shit. Oh, this is so Amiga. Okay, I like that the dudes fly off the thing when you punch them. That's neat. Yeah, so far this is very much... Never mind. I was just gonna say typical 16-bit platformer, but...
No, this is good now.
Suddenly I turn into a wolf and I can shoot stuff out of my hands.
Well, Danny's a biomechanical muscle wolf, so...
Yeah, this stream's off to a good start. Still don't know if I can reconcile just how Amiga this is. Oh, man. Alright, any fans of Wolfchild? Can anyone tell me anything about this game? I know Core was doing a lot of stuff back then. Now, later on, they'd be known for stuff like Tomb Raider, but... years ago, before that, they were known for Wonder Dog and Wolfchild. Oh, you got auto-fire punches. That's cool. Oh, dude. That's Birdchild.
Oh my god, Birdchild! Birdchild!
Okay, I'm gonna use some flashing weapons here, so...
Hey chat, what's up?
Yes!
Nice.
Ah, back to my native land, the forest.
Let's see, chat says, this game is pretty good, and Crush Gal says, I like the SNES game.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
right,
call-
it was on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I called it SNES, that's right. Spend too much time in Europe here.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why we're so tired. We just came back from our European tour. Went around door to door asking if they had any Amiga games. Aw.
You exploded.
You keep your life between levels, that's not cool. Otherwise, this game's pretty okay. Alright, I'm not gonna fight that thing. Music's good. I saw some opinions in our Discord earlier saying the cartridge version had better music. I don't know, this is pretty good too.
I do like this, yeah.
Wolfchild making some chill beats. Oh, now you're all fucked. I'm the
That's
wolf
good.
man.
I was gonna say, these are definitely some, I don't know if I can study and relax to these beats, but
They
they're
are
definitely
beats.
good.
They are beats and they are lo-fi.
You're lo-fi because it is Sega CD.
Yeah. It's by default lo-fi. Well, I found something. I don't think there's anything in here. So it looks like it's one of those games where it gives you a lot of life, but you also take a lot of hits. Reminded me a bit of the Addams Family for TurboGrafx, unfortunately. Though it does play a lot better. I like that he has bombs that he can just pull out at any time. I don't know about this level layout. It's kind of crisscrossy. Like, it's not straight left to right. It can be done good when you do it like this, but I don't trust developers. Often it just like, it feels like there's these huge sprawling levels.
Well, you're the wolf now.
Yeah, I'm the wolf, so everything's better now.
Yeah, this does seem pretty sprawl-y.
Yeah, it looks like it might get dangerously sprawly, as Chester Cheetah would say.
Chester Cheetah, famous mascot judge. Shit, maybe that's why he wouldn't appear in Food Fight. He was like, I'm judging these mascots, and I judge him is not good enough to have me here. Thank you.
He's really full of himself, that guy.
Yeah, well,
I guess he's earned it.
he really has.
Oh no, the power-up made me miss the jump. Okay, no, we're good. I was too busy doing my cool wolf transformation thing. And it is cool, don't get me wrong. It's pretty playable. I don't know if I could consider Wonder Dog better than this. This may be better than Wonder Dog.
Damn, the guy who did the music in this game, thank you, Electric Boogaloo, also was Martin Iveson, who worked on a lot of core games, like the CD versions of Chuck Rock 1 and 2, and Fighting Force.
Yeah, and he stuck around with them for a while then.
And Jaguar XJ
220, yeah.
A bunch of numbers that are dumb.
God, they did so much stuff for Sega CD, not just platformers either, but yeah, Jaguar was a racing game. They were the #1 supporter for a while.
It sucks when you have to get out of your persona.
I know.
They're like,
con's over. Better take the suit off.
This sucks. Should let you wear the suit to work.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm the Wolfchild now. I'm a Wolfchild, and I'm a systems analyst. Why can't I be both? Oh, come on, really?
I'm so sorry.
That I don't disagree with. I mean, that I do disagree with. They're playing fast and loose with level design, and I don't know if I like it or not.
A lot of wooing going down in chat. We're all wooing.
Oh.
Don't woo 300-bit fine.
Hey, I did it. That wasn't so bad. That was a nice, complex level that kind of played with what you'd expect from a side-scroller level.
Oh, they're all wooing!
Now we've reached the outer jungle. Awoo, my children, awoo! Children of the night. Alright, this is just the same tile set. You can't fool me, Wolfchild.
Oh my god!
You just wanted more jungle. Cool snake guy.
Cassidy paid, thank you Cassidy for paying paying 200 of the 300-bit, awoo fine. Thank you. Danny also awooed and paid the fine. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you, we appreciate that.
I'm glad we all respect the law here.
Alright.
I just feel bad for these snake guys because they move so slowly. They're just moving along their tails. They don't even have a gun or anything.
I will take Krungo's 25 bits, thank you, and apply them to everyone else's awoos. Thank you for donating to the awoo fine bail fund.
Yeah. No one has to get arrested tonight. Maybe I'll be arrested for playing this.
Whoa, snake. Look at Snake Boy.
Yeah, you can't do much, though. That's accurate, though. Snake people have a lot of issues in modern society.
And thank you, Diabegene, for the 100 bits. We will also be putting that towards other awoos here.
Honk if you love awoos. Oh, they stopped honking.
Damn Damn, they don't really like Awoos that much.
There was a car outside that started honking.
I was doing it again!
Boy, this is a banner day for Mascot Friday, I tell you what.
I'm sorry. Hell yeah, keep honking! Keep honking!
Oh my God.
Keep honking! I'm reloading my save!
Alright. Genuine laugh from me. Good job, Alex. Oh, come on. I'm just supposed to get shot here.
I'm sorry the honking got to me. That's just so good.
Alright, there's no mid-level checkpoints. That could be an issue. But every time I bring up something bad, he changes into a wolf, and I gotta forgive him.
Magma Ram, thank you very much for paying off your Awoo fine. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you for supporting Law and Order and respect of Law and Order. In this house, in this stream, we respect Dick Wolf and Dick Wolf franchises. Dick Wolfchild, okay, thank you.
Wow! Dick Wolf and Speed Weed present Wolfchild. Alright, this has the issue of there just being a lot of shit on the ground that you don't see until you're right there. And now the level design is such where you can fall down and lose some progress, so I don't like that.
So there are checkpoints. It's an arrow, it's an item with an arrow pointing down.
I have not seen one of those.
Me either. They must exist. So my issue with this game, looks samey, very sprawly, but doesn't look like fun sprawly.
Oh my god, did you see that?
Yeah, it sucked.
Dodge this, asshole! Alright, I'm gonna keep being the wolf now. Apparently if you get hit once, you lose the wolf. Oh man! And I didn't see that. Is there a good reason where I'm not always the wolf? That's what I want to know.
Well,
If I'm playing a game called Wolfchild, I want to always be the wolf.
yeah, it kind of makes me mad because in like Altered Beast, you definitely got to be the Altered Beast way more.
Yeah. If that's your game's gimmick, you know, lean into it. It's okay. People won't buy Wolfchild and think, oh, there's too much wolf transformation in this game. So disappointing. I was hoping to play as the human.
Yeah, when I play a fantasy game, the only thing I want to do is be a human dude. It's so exciting.
I might accept an elf. They are humanoid enough, but other species, that's just weird.
Yeah, they better only have pointy ears, and that's it.
Yeah. Oh, I got Wolfchild.
I'd like all my fantasy species to be normal, thank you.
Yeah, not like weird or anything. Oh my god, I'm out of bombs. Sucks. I have one hit left. No. Alright, I'll take my chances with the snake
Alright.
boys.
Eat shit, snake boys.
Okay, I got some health. It's still, I would consider this fairly difficult from the get-go. And again, we've... Oh, really?
No,
Wait, did someone just go a woo outside?
Someone went woohoo!
I heard a woo.
We're being... Whoever's stalking us, eat shit.
Someone ran up to the side of our window and went, ah woo.
No, I don't know who that was. Our neighbors went wahoo. It was. We promise we're not being stalked by our wooers, but God.
No, man, I like being a wolf. Oh.
I wish our neighbor was a wolf.
Maybe that's what that guy's problem is. It's not meth, it's being a wolf.
Danny, I don't think we've mentioned that on stream.
Well, it's a stream full of surprises tonight. This is Wolfchild. I cut that a little short because, as it turns out, instead of one third-place game tonight, we somehow have 3 games that tied for third.
Oh my god.
So I think I'm going to try and actually work through them, because I'm nuts, and I have no restraint.
You're a sick, twisted beast.
Much like the Wolfchild. I played about enough of what I thought of that, though. It was good. I could see it becoming really obnoxious later on, though, unless they really rein in their level design.
Oh,
Oh!
he probably had the barbecue out. He just got really... This is probably just dropping more brisket on the ground.
Yeah.
Sorry,
our wolf neighbor.
Our wolf neighbor.
Next up is a Mega CD game called Cyborg 009.
Oh, like the anime!
Yeah.
Cool.
I actually have an original disc of this.
Wow. That kicks ass. What the hell?
It's one of the few original Mega CD games that's actually playable for English speakers.
Danny, when did you start to kick ass?
I don't know. Oh, also it's a Telenet game, so I had to buy it.
Oh, yeah.
I am not a Cryborg. You take that back.
I'm the Cryborg in this house. Thank you.
There's 2 kinds of people in this world. Cyborgs and Cryborgs.
Isn't there a whole game about Cryborgs that just came out?
Oh yeah, it just came out this week. David Cage's latest.
David Cage's latest, Cryborgs. We're gonna solve the problems.
Do androids cry? Yeah, they do.
Good.
Video game. There it is.
Mm-hmm. Already liking it.
This theme sounds old. How old is this anime?
Well, it's had a few versions made, but I want to say the first was in. Chat, help me out here. It was in the 60s and 70s, yeah?
Oh, it goes way back then. Okay, so it's like this in Speed Racer, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's also a, there was a 2001 version. Yeah, this is from the original version was the 1960s. This is definitely Showa era anime.
I don't know if there's a Cutie Honey game for Mega CD. If there is, I'll have to track that down. I know there's a Lum game that I still need to get.
But yeah, there's a few versions of this show. Chat. Cyborg009 chat. Fill me in. Also,
yeah, tell me everything you know about Cyborg 009.
Well, Troff mentions it was the first post Astro Boy Tetsuwan Atom anime show that was very popular.
Okay. Sounds like a trailblazer then.
It's interesting. It's actually pretty interesting. I don't know which version of the character designs they go with. I hope they go with the less racist ones.
Here's hoping.
You say, but the show itself is actually got a lot of anti-racism built into its writing, so it's more of just really unfortunate character design options from the 60s from Japan.
Oh my god, the options are all in Japanese. Let's go with easy. Give me extra lives. Yeah, I'll take the story mode too. Round select? Really? Huh.
The remake was in 1979. I thought there was a 90s version, but I could be wrong. And yeah, the first TV show was 1968. I also like that it's an old TV as well. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really leaning into the retro anime appeal of this. Welcome to Mega CD Ballet.
God, finally, something intellectual on the Retro Pals. Here's some culture for your ass.
Welcome to Cyber Ballet, an interactive learning cube. Graphics look pretty clean in this. Look at this.
Yeah, this looks great!
There's no dithering. It's like this was drawn for Mega CD.
This looks so nice.
Dun dun dun.
So yeah, Simon the Digger mentioned Cyborg 009 is about a team of 9 cyborgs who escape from an evil organization called Black Ghost and swear to fight against it.
Is this guy Cyborg?
Yes, he is. I think that's Cyborg 003.
Does he have 2 eyes, or does he just always have the one?
I don't know.
What's with her eyes?
She looks like a robot too, but I don't know.
We gave all cyborgs anime babe eyes.
Ah, the one-eyed guy is 009. Okay, never mind. So that's
Alright.
009, yeah.
I thought he just said Boku wa 00 nya.
So this guy has an accelerator in his back left molar that lets him move at super speed.
Oh, cool.
That kicks ass. I wish they installed that when they cleaned my teeth the other day.
Now it's over the other eye. I'm confused. I'll never get anime.
I think his both of his eyes show when he uses his super speed. So this may just be about him. I don't know if the other
I
cyborgs
see.
will appear, but
Alright, so what we got here is kind of a run and gun. Emphasis on run, because man, this guy just books it. Kind of strange that his shot doesn't make a sound, but I guess that would be pretty annoying because you're always going to be firing it. Also, he speeds up dramatically when he jumps, and the screen can't keep up with him. It starts to actually judder a little bit. Shortcut. I have a B meter. That's B-E. If I fill that up, do I start to have feelings? Do I get to make my famous I have a dream speech?
Danny, no.
Look, Alex is just... He's denying the fact that eventually we have to play Detroit Become Human. We have to.
I feel really bad, but that game looks really stupid, and I don't want to give David. I don't want to support the studio because it has a. It's not.
That's true. We'll at least be buying used. 'Cause,
Yeah,
come on.
I don't want to support David Cage's shitty management, but I also absolutely want to see the robot who turns clear like a 90s electronic. And that is because he's trying to solve. Does he turn? Does he really turn?
He's not a race. He is atomic purple.
Does he?
No, we'll have to see. I actually don't know.
Oh my god.
All I know is what I've seen about the game so far, and even more important, though, I'm sure you'll agree if you played this. Alex and I have to play Heavy Rain at some point. That game is crucial. That game is a non-stop laugh riot. We really should stream that. As for the game we're playing right now, it's okay.
I'm here. Oh shit.
She's one of those sneaking cyborgs.
Oh
my
shit!
god!
Hey.
私は三つ子なんです。私たち兄弟は生まれつき、お互いにどんなに離れていても意志を通じ合えるんです。その力を
Bots can't kill. Don't you know the bot code?
じゃあ、あとの二人は
今でも囚われています。
ヘレナ、教えてくれ。ブラックゴーストの基地はどこにあるんだ？
やめてください。今度こそ殺されます。
Yeah, I just wanted to floss her teeth.
ここで奴ら
I
を
was
叩
doing
い
her a
ておかなけれ
favor.
ば大勢の人が不幸に。
I just support good oral hygiene, okay?
I found this cool piano wire and I wanted to show
教
her.
えてくれ。みんなを呼ぼう。
また戦いが始まるのね。
フランソワーズ。
分かってるわ。ジョー。
すまない。フランソワーズ。
Yeah, so far the ratio of animation to gameplay is leaning heavily towards animation.
I'm down though. This looks alright.
Yo.
Yeah, he's also a cyborg, by the way. I'm pretty
Of course
sure.
he is.
I don't know about that guy. Maybe he looks like a politician.
みんなに集まってもらったのは
Either he's a
ブラッ
cyborg
ク
or
ゴー
he's
ストの
got
基地の場所を
problems.
掴んだから
All these people are the coolest people.
Yeah, they're all cyborgs. Okay, these are the other cyborgs.
今度こそ決着をつけるんだみんな紹介しよう
ヘレナです。
彼女のお父さんがブラックゴーストにさらわれたのがことの
Okay, the gray-haired guys also. They're all cyborgs. That kicks ass.
Alright, so I guess these are cyborgs 1 through 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Simon actually had a list of who they are earlier, but I scrolled past, but... There's a baby cyborg who's comic relief. There's a Chinese chef cyborg who was also comic relief. Cyborg 004 is an escapee from East Germany who's literally made of weapons. No, Cyborg 009 kicks a lot of ass.
どうしたんですか
001にミルクを飲まそうと思って
Yeah, that's 001. I think that's the baby.
探しておるのじゃが
Because one of them's a baby.
There's a baby cyborg?
Yeah, it's really funny.
ヘレナ
One's an English guy, one guy's from Kenya, one dude's a Native American.
ヘレナ
They're all cyborgs.
009。003は車でどこかへ連れ去られようとしている。現在地は北西の森の中の方。
Kicks ass.
Also, Cyber Wah! Cyber Wah!
しまったまだ遠くへは行っていないはずだ追うぞ
Man, just okay. Compare that cutscene to what you saw at the beginning with Wolfchild, the game where it would show like 3 seconds of a cutscene and then load. This game shows a ton of different animation cells and stuff.
You're so fast, jeez.
And yeah, suddenly I'm just in an auto scroller here. So far, this kind of reminds me a lot of a PC Engine game that Macaw 45 was playing, I think within the last week, actually. It was based on an anime series called Future Boy Conan.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
And that game was kind of similar in that the animated cutscenes were way longer than the actual gameplay segments. And also the gameplay was kind of good, but also really simplistic. I'm getting the same kind of vibe from this. Not sure yet whether that's a good or a bad thing, but I'm enjoying this game so far. You got a cool scarf.
He is pretty cool.
You go really fast.
You go so fucking fast!
Wonder if that was a style of 16-bit CD-ROM games at a time, where they really focused on the animation and just made the gameplay kind of simplistic, so that fans of the anime, no matter who they are, could appreciate it. I guess that was part of them just kind of accepting other forms of media into the world of video games. You gotta divide up the animation in the game. Alright, you can duck and stay ducked while you move left and right. Look at that! I am like 90% legs.
Oh yeah! If you want to see the 2001 version of Cyborg 009, which I hear is one of the best versions of the show, it's been released on, is it already out? It's not out yet, but Discotek will be releasing that on Blu-ray, so.
Oh, nice. They also just announced that they got Angel Cop.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god!
I'm excited to get that.
I know that, I think that, Kid Fenris has an essay in that one.
Yeah, he did the liner notes. Now it's time to watch an anime.
撃たないの？
ヘレナ邪魔をしないでくれ
じゃあ私から行くわよ。
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
My cyborg planet needs me. Oh my god.
It's Beach Horse!
What can I say about Beach Horse?
What needs to be said? Yeah, this is kind of janky, kind of simplistic, and yet also still enjoyable. I kind of like what I'm playing. Yep, I killed that horse.
Good job.
I said I wanted a beach house, not a beach horse.
Thanks, I'll be here all night. God damn it, lady! Stop trying to kill us.
She's making a lot of trouble for us.
First, she tried to kill the cyborg. Then she took over Beach Horse, which bullshit, but whatever.
You blew up my beach horse.
God damn! That Beach Horse cost me so much money.
They're all in their cyborg suits now.
これだから女は信用できねえんだ。004、お前は女に甘すぎるぜ。
It's a riot branded television.
Nice.
Give me one of those Wolf Team CRTs.
君たちの活躍には私も頭を痛めている。ここで決着をつけるとしよう。決戦の場所は我が本拠地。もしも正体に応じない場合、003の命は保証できない。
Are we calling Detroit Cyborg now? Because I appreciate that. I support that.
Well, that was Black Ghost.
決戦の時だ。
And, Troff, did 004 really want it to be gayer, or are you just trying to appeal to me?
I'll believe anything. I know nothing about Cyborg 009. Except when I'm learning tonight, and I'm learning a lot.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my god, these sprites! Look at that! Look at that dude!
Holy shit!
I wanna... Look
Mermaid!
Yeah, there we go.
We are ending Mermaid with a Mer-bang, baby! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Those are like Poseidon's finest right there.
Yes!
Now they're dead. What is with this game? Oh, look at that! I can teleport!
Yes, actually, that is a very good point, Cassidy, and I will mention that. So, pal of the show, Cassidy, who runs Bad Gaming Hall of Fame, which kicks ass.
This is the coolest lion.
Oh my god. Holy sh...
Taizo Hori alert.
Taizo, please, I hope you saw that kick-ass lion.
This game's winning me over. What were you gonna say?
Well, I was going to say that there is a new web ring. That's right, web rings are back, baby. And it's called Game in Love. And it is a queer coalition of game writers and streamers. Oh my god, I love them. Who are streaming and writing and creating games.
Yeah, check out Game in Love sometime.
Sorry,
right now I'm just too fascinated with the horse people in this game.
Cass, sorry, and also, yeah, check out, Cassidy, throw some links in the chat there. And, you can, I guess if that's something you're interested in getting involved in, I guess Cassidy would know. I'm sorry, Cass. I am really excited for Game in Love. I actually really am. I've been kind of talking it up behind the scenes to a few folks.
Yeah. Oh, next level, right away. Here's one thing I appreciate. Easy mode is actually easy. It's real easy. That's exactly what I wanted. Remember Easy and Wolfchild, where shit just constantly spawned on top of you anyways? This is what I want easy mode to be. For those situations where you might be ranking platformers against one another. That's what easy mode is for.
Everyone is really excited about the cave of furries that you were just in.
Yeah.
That cave kicked ass.
That's where they all were. And that teleporter mechanic is kind of weird, but it works, I guess.
Ah!
Oh, yeah. Under the sea. Oh.
In the big cave. Da da.
Yeah, you just briefly lose all control once you start teleporting. Oh shit! There we go. This is certainly simpler than Wolfchild in terms of mechanics, but it's way more likable. I'm getting into this. Could this be a hidden gem? Someone tell YouTube.
Hidden gem? That's my face, and you can imagine my face on the cover. It's like that guy's face.
Yeah,
Except my mouth is wider.
a thumbnail face, yeah.
Huh?
There's like gems coming out of your mouth. That's why we don't make hidden gems videos. It would be stupid. It's a showdown. Oh, he's getting serious now. You threw away your gun. You can't just use finger lasers. Let's play by the rules. Nani? Alright, let's kick this dude's ass. Nope, let's run away. Let's run and kick his ass.
Oh my god, you were literally kicking his ass! You're punching him in the ass, God bless! Oh.
I'm just rapid fire punching that ass. I don't know if this is what you're supposed to do or not, but it makes me feel better. Oh yeah, he's blinking, so okay. This is so ridiculous.
This is hilarious!
Oh my god, he's generating me!
You're just punching him in the back is so...
Oh man.
Oh, you died.
Okay, I know what to do now. I threw away my gun. I don't have my gun anymore. I can hold my arm out.
Alright, I'm gonna just hold my arm out, and if you run into it,
That's what I'm doing! That's what I'm doing! You can just hold your arm out and ram into him! This is the greatest game I've ever played! Holy shit!
This game kicks ass!
Did you hear how many hits I did there?
Yes!
Man, when you're a cyborg, you don't even gotta punch. You just gotta hold your hand out. Let the other dudes run into you.
God, die, dude!
Got him.
Nice.
He's still running. He's still running.
Well,
away!
not anymore.
I like this. This is silly, but I like it. Okay, gun's back. Oh my god. I was not prepared for this to be the furriest game we've ever played.
Oh my god.
So majestic. Look at that! Look at that!
It just rode off into the fucking sky!
Did I just imagine that? Did that really happen?
No! Hell yes! Hell yes! Video games kick ass!
Video games are good again.
Hell yeah!
Oh. This game's unbelievable. It's just full of surprises. Away! Oh my god. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, we're fine. Full health. No, leave.
Bye.
Just takes off.
Oh god.
Can you even kill these? Yeah, you can. They just leave really quickly.
It's like, my work here is done. Cactus Key says, "This is Uncle Furry's. We found it." Okay, who is this?
It's a dude with a laser for a head.
Yeah, it's a deer. It's Laser Deer.
Yep, sure is.
Laser Deer.
Or some kind of bull or something.
I don't care. It's some kind of. It's either a laser minotaur or a laser deer, but I love them.
I'm going for Laser Tor.
Ah, God.
This game technically has so little to offer, but what it does offer, oh my god.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Dominic White. This is the equivalent of Shantae for Alex. I will admit I'm a full hypocrite complaining about how horny Shantae is when I'm just like, hell yeah! So, well, he's gone.
I love this game. Why can't other games be this cool? Wait, now there's two of them? I missed something.
フランソワーズ私はバンボグート取引をしよう003とヘレナを交換しないかね何決してそんな取引
Yeah, the boss's fursuit could use some work.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty terrible.
Otherwise, pretty impressive.
ダメよ009私のことならいいの
フランソワーズさあ返事はヘレナ
私行きます
ダメだ行っちゃいけないフランソワ
Helena, no, there's two of you over there.
Three, Helen!
元はといえば
I'm seeing
あ
three!
なたたちを騙したのですから
Quadruple
Boguto.
Helenas.
ヘレナをどうするつもりなんだ別にどうもせんよもともと私の可愛い部下だからね
Can I say something unfathomably stupid?
Mm-hmm.
In this say, you might say that the star of this scene is Triple H. Helena, Helena, Helena. That was absolutely unfathomably stupid.
Yep. Fits the theme, though.
ごめんなさいフランソワさん
Tonight's theme is unexpected ridiculousness, courtesy of Cyborg 009.
さようなら
And yes, Osamu Tezuka was absolutely a furry. He didn't work on this series, but he worked on others, and
この
absolutely.
裏切り者めら
He's pretty famous for that, yeah.
Yeah, for that porn he drew. Well,
Oh no.
no!
チキショーなんてことこれが我々の掟なのだ来い
I owe everyone a
ない
50-bit refund,
Sold out.
sorry.
Just think, the people who instituted the AWU tax. You were
I-
found out. Oh, that's cool looking.
That is cool.
This dude's got a spread gun. Why can't I just hold my arm out and ram it into him? I'm probably gonna die here. Okay, I'll do it this time. Wow, the action scenes in this are way shorter than the animation scenes, but they pack a punch. Oh, I found the secret.
Holy shit. Who hates that? He's like, stop! Stop! Come on! Come on!
Don't duck! Come on, that's cheating. All my attacks go over your head. Oh, now I'm dead.
Helena, しっかりするんだ
We might have a new #1 mascot platformer.
ヘレナ
Maybe not, but I really like this.
世界の人たちの平和のために私も最後に少しお役に立てたかしら
君も僕たちの仲間だよ
I suppose I should stop playing this. We do have more games to
We
get
do got
to.
two more.
But there's no telling what's next in this game.
ヘレナ
We saw Beach Horse,
ヘレナ
the Arena of Furries.
I'd like to go back to this game.
I would too. I bet you this is really, really
みんな
short.
行くぞ最後の戦いだ
Oh, Krungo. Tetsuko was massively the TF man. He was like, please, TF me into a hot babe mouse. Well, that's not true. I don't know if you want to be a babe mouse. We will never know his exact persona. So.
Alright, so in that last cutscene, he just said it was the Saigo no Tatakai, so the last battle.
You want to try it?
Yeah, let's beat this level.
Okay.
See if this is the last battle.
Also, shout out to Ravenworks.
Mm-hmm.
They put Tezuka's drawings on archive.org.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
The mouse ones.
Those need to be saved.
Honestly, yes.
I know I'm getting hit a lot, but I like just being up next to him and just generating him. It's satisfying for some reason. I'm turning into Macaw over here.
It is really satisfying to watch, because it's like, they're like, hey, stop, no! And you're like, haha, eat shit.
Think of all the suckers who are playing Detroit right now, instead of Cyborg 009. A real video game. The Digital Deluxe Edition is only $80. I don't know what this game costs, but you'll get way more out of it. Oh my god, it's getting away from me.
No. Danny, this is a run. Come on, you can do it.
Do you believe that a cyborg can cryborg?
Do you believe a cyborg can paint sadness? Sorry, that's the only thing I've seen a few things, but that has been just making me lose it.
Maybe I should have just bought that and played that tonight instead.
Man, I rarely want to play things to dunk on them, because I don't like supporting shitty things by whatever, but it just...
Yeah.
As an artist, as an art enjoyer and critic, I want to experience it on my own because I want to see this. I want to experience. I'm a lover of super shitty things. You know me.
Same.
I want to experience it, man. Anyways, I think Cassidy said they're gonna definitely probably have to go for it for Bad Game Hall of Fame.
Oh,
and,
absolutely. It's your duty.
They offered to give us a copy of the game when they're done.
Cool,
Going
thank you.
sick on it or whatever. Red box. That is a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Video Game King. That I keep thinking about that. I keep thinking about him removing his skin color, and I just keep thinking of, like, you know, your like your 90s electronics being like, I'm gonna solve the issue and give my big speech, and then you look at your, like, Game Boy, and now it's like the 1990s Atomic Purple or whatever, and you're like, wow, I can't
can't
support
tell
white
color.
supremacy anymore.
I truly am colorblind. This is the last boss, I'm gonna laugh.
Let's generate that fucker.
I'm doing it.
If this is a truly easy game on easy, this will kick ass.
Yeah. I welcome that. Sometimes you just want an easy game, you know? I did it. Oh my god. Who brought the baby?
The baby's an important member of the Cyborg team.
Don't bring the baby. It's just a baby. I think the baby protected them from that. That's why they brought the baby.
この基地には水爆が仕掛けてあるのだ。これで終わりだ。さらばだ。
001、なんとかならないのか。
Oh, they all keeled over.
Also, the baby is psychic.
Of course.
That's why we keep that little kid around.
Well, we all just got blown up. Except for this guy.
What makes him so special?
He's 009.
そうか。ここは魔人像の中だな。001がテレポートで送り込んだんだ。僕に死ねと言うんだな。ブラックゴーストと一緒に。
The baby's not named Ivan Whiskey, really?
Yes, the baby is named Ivan Whiskey.
Wow.
Yeah. Ivan Whiskey. Is that baby an alcoholic?
World's youngest alcoholic. He's not a cyborg, that's just his superpower.
He's a psychic alcoholic baby.
Wow, this is not over, but I think this is a good stopping point.
Yeah, wow.
Wow. What little time I've spent playing this has been really impressive. It feels really underdeveloped, though. When you actually play it, it just feels like everything's jumping around. It doesn't feel solid or predictable. And yet, this game still manages to impress by throwing so much at you.
It's good.
We got a discussion ahead of us, but
We do.
Let's move on.
Alright, what is next on our gaming docket, and is it as furry as the last game?
Probably not. Alright, we had a three-way tie between Chuck Rock 2, Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure, and Earthworm Jim Special Edition.
Oh my god.
What should we start with?
Screw it, I want to see some goddamn cavemen.
Alright, Chuck Rock 2 it is.
Cavemen! I guess technically a cave baby. Cave baby! Cave
Hey,
baby!
there's cave people in this.
Cave people and babies!
It takes a caveman to make a cave baby. Also, my Sega CD seems to be performing pretty well tonight, so good job, thing. I'm glad you didn't die after the bouncers incident.
There's a hippo cyborg in Cyborg 009.
Named Hippo Man.
That's good.
Oh, by the way, if you like animated intros, this game's got a doozy of one.
Rock 2, Son of Chuck. You'll remember that in our last exciting adventure, Chuck Rock defeated the evil Gary Gritter and his despicable dinosaur.
Ah, Gary Gritter.
Gary Gritter, a joke that becomes less funny with each passing year. It wasn't funny when this game was made, and it's less funny now.
Invented the very first automobile. And in no time at all, had built a brand new factory and was in full production of the Rockette road machine.
Truly, the Flintstones era has started.
Business was booming, and the money soon began to
Look at all those
roll in.
Barneys.
Everyone wanted to own a Rockette car.
Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred.
Life was almost perfect for Chuck and his beautiful wife, Ophelia. Only
Sorry
one
about your
thing was
scoliosis, ma'am.
missing: an heir to the Rock Empire. The new arrival made their happiness complete. Chuck was a very proud father, and his son was a real chip off the old block. But life didn't remain perfect for long. Trouble was on the horizon, in the shape of the heartless Brick Jagger, the owner of a new rival car plant.
Brick Jagger is better than Gary Gritter.
Unfortunately
It is.
for Brick, he didn't have Chuck's skill and expertise.
I don't know, that car looks cool. I'd drive that.
Yes, Mebs, Chuck Rock is a confirmed sex haver.
God, I was holding off on my joke of Chuck Rock too. Chuck doesn't fuck, but yeah.
He'd make them buy foul.
I like this intro.
And ordered his
It's pretty
henchmen
good
to
looking.
kidnap Chuck.
Better looking than Wolfchild's. This is a few years after Wolfchild, just for reference. A lot of good stock grunts in this game.
I like the animation and I like the art style. So it's
Blissfully
really nice.
unaware of her husband's
Yeah.
predicament, Ophelia received the ransom demand.
I like that there was a brick tied to it, even though it was thrown through an open
Understandably
window.
upset. But all is not lost, for Junior is a chip off the old block after all. And so, with the words goo goo gaga, which mean I'll be back with my dad, Chuck Jr. sets off to rescue his father from the clutches of the despicable Brick Jagger in Chuck Rock 2, Son of Chuck.
There, now that's how you do an intro.
That was pretty good.
Goo
like
goo gaga.
Indeed.
Alright, so Chuck Rock 2, we were pretty unkind to Son of Chuck's dad. I don't think we ranked the first game that well. This game, though, I actually own this game. This is one of the games that I bought on clearance from Blockbuster when they got rid of all their Sega CD games. So I played quite a bit of it. And you know what? I kind of like it.
No, Jet Scarf, don't you dare apologize for your joke, Seed of Chuck. Oh my god,
Chucky
I hate
gets lucky.
I hate that. Oh, okay, I don't like this.
Alright, so the baby's horrible looking, but in terms of control, look at this. You got this club, which actually has some reach. It can remain active while you're jumping. And it's actually possible to hit things. All these things are more than what you could say for the original Chuck Rock. Also, this may be a little loud.
Okay, so a few things. This has got the same music guy from Wolfchild, and it uses the same engine as Wonder Dog.
Oh wow, the Wonder Dog engine. Is there anything it can't do?
Okay, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Now, there was a Genesis port of this, and there's very little added to this compared to the Genesis one. Aside from some occasional rotation effects, and the CD soundtrack, and of course an opening and ending animation. That guy's just cosplaying a dinosaur.
Bullshit.
This is bullshit. And now you can't pick up rocks, but you can hit them, which kind of serves the same purpose.
I hate Chuck's face in the corner. It's just not good.
You don't like that big, distended baby head?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Not at all. Well, first of all, it looks like the baby's been stung by a bunch of bees.
True, true.
And secondly, it also looks like the baby's skull has just, like, it's either been stung by bees, or they just, like, found a skull and just kind of, like, barely put baby skin on it.
That's horrifying, but...
It is.
But fair.
Like,
So you also
yeah,
got
where's
mounts
the
in this
lie?
game.
Oh.
You can ride around on stuff. A little bit more variety than the original Chuck Rock. It's also big on hitting, like, stone blocks and also picking up point items. Both of which I'm pretty sure were just taken from Wonder Dog. So this game owes a lot to Wonder Dog, is what I'm saying.
Ah, you're right, sorry. Son of Chuck does have a name. It is, I like that.
I'm trying to get on top of this.
Well.
But yeah, the A button lets you balance on top of your club.
This guy's named Chuck Jr.
Junior. Yeah, usually I wouldn't expect too much from a sequel like this, but they really learned a lot of lessons from the original Chuck Rock. And if anything, this seems more like a Wonder Dog sequel than a Chuck Rock sequel. It's just coincidental it happens to star cave babies. What's that thing? Oh. Alright, so our caveman experts. How does this game rank in your list?
Yeah, hey, friends.
By which I mean Krungo and no one else.
Well, there's gotta be other Krung.
There's gotta be other cave fans out there.
Alright, Krungo says, RetroPal seem to be retconning their stance on Chuck Rock. I remember their impressions being surprisingly positive for Chuck Rock.
Were they?
It was a little positive. I liked it, but we'd also played really shitty games that day.
Yeah, that's true.
I like this. I mean, I wish it was like, I don't know.
Wish it didn't have this art style.
Yes, definitely.
That was the core art style they were going for.
I don't hate.
For better or for worse.
But I don't hate this.
It works. It works within the Genesis limited color palette too. So you can say that much.
I like that this guy gets all beaten up when Chuck kicks his ass.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of enemies in this one that use multi-jointed sprites, so you get to see a lot of balls. That's how you convey joints in 16-bit video games. Bleh, bleh. Now the bonus stage. Yes! Eat it, eat it,
Nice.
eat it, eat it, eat it! Yeah, perfect!
What is that horrible creature?
I don't know, I'm glad it went extinct.
No, I think that's just a human.
A horrible de-evolved human.
Mm-hmm.
This level's pretty cool. You ride around on a dinosaur.
I like this.
And it jiggles a little bit. I don't even think this is the Sega CD hardware doing this. I think this is just a regular old raster effect. Okay, that scaling back there is probably a Sega CD thing. You gotta climb on? Oh, I missed it.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, I guess we did like Chuck Rock more than we thought we would, huh?
Whoa, who's this guy?
Whoa!
Oh my...
Oh, he didn't eat him. It doesn't count. I was gonna say Vor alert, but not this time. Got him.
This is an ugly, ugly game, yeah.
Yeah, the art style is divisive, let's say. And even when they use a lot of colors like this, it just comes off as kind of garish. Like, look at this purple tree. Soundtrack's still good, though. Can I... Gonna eat me? No? Oh, there we go. I see. Look, despite how it looks, the fact remains this game plays pretty well. I found it enjoyable.
I think this actually looks pretty, aside from the ugliness. Although this level isn't as ugly as the other ones. I actually really like the way this one looks. Don't know about those, placement of those bananas, though.
Yeah. I like that you have a lot of different animals that you interact with in this game. They become your friends. You gotta ride on them and stuff. And again, just the attacking is so much better than the original Chuck Rock. That alone makes it way more playable. Just the fact that you can actually hit things. Yeah, that monkey looks a little bit too happy with himself there.
Yeah, it's a little rude there, Core.
Sorry, I'm still thinking of Cyborg 009.
I can kick ass.
I won't be able to think of anything else all week.
Sorry, Cave Baby, but that cool, that kick-ass, fast, furry game.
You're no psychic, baby.
You are no psychic baby. Maybe he is and we just don't know it.
Oh, maybe.
Cowards are too... cowards at fucking core are too uptight to give Chuck Jr. psychic powers. It's shameful.
Just experiment. Have some fun with your game. You can have a psychic baby. No one's telling you not to. Oh, I see. Yeah, stuff like this just adds a little bit of variety to the platforming. Oh, I didn't do it right anyway. Well, whatever.
Whatever, you got candy. Cave candy.
The cave puzzle is too complex for me. And just like Wolfchild, this game is Amiga as hell. We have to acknowledge that.
It is so Amiga.
So many bouncing numbers. So much just bouncy everything. Alright, heading off into the jungle here to get eaten.
Oh, I get it. Wacky wavy effect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks like shit.
Says you.
No, that looks like shit.
Okay, Bubsy did have better water effects.
Yeah, let's keep that in mind.
We're ranking this against Bubsy in every aspect. Ironically, Bubsy is way more fragile than this cave baby. This cave baby can really take a few hits. Meanwhile, Bubsy's like, ugh, water! Guess I'm dead.
Bubsy is a true coward of video gaming.
Shit, I wonder if there's any speedruns of this. Someone look that up. Go to speedrun.com and see if there's any Chuck Rock 2 speedruns. I bet there are. I bet you there's still no Wonder Dog speedruns, though, because nobody plays that but me.
Well, maybe other people should play it.
Yeah, I want some competition.
Come on, let's get a Wonder Dog community going.
I want some competition for my one speedrun that's soft locked before the final boss. You'll never beat me. Oh my god. Ah, baby.
Rip.
Well, now he's just pissed.
Can you blame him, though?
Oh. Alright, so in a nod to Bonk's Adventure, maybe, he just kind of resurrects on the spot. I'm pretty sure Chuck Rock 1 had checkpoints. Ozrex Tentacles? Really? A reference to the prog band Ozric Tentacles?
Are you kidding me?
That's not a joke I got as a kid.
This is so Amiga that they're even making prog references.
What's next? A gentle giant joke?
This guy looks like he's really tough.
Yeah, I think this is too much for me. Just like the band Ozric Tentacles. Oh, I hurt this guy. Oh, okay, I see. You probably gotta hit his stuff back at him. Yeah. Nope. Wasn't happening. Well, you know what? I think that's enough Chuck Rock 2. I like it. It shows clear improvements from the first game. It makes a solid performance against other platformers of the era. And for 93, I'd say this was alright. This also compares favorably to other cave people-focused games like Radical Rex, Joe and Mac. Maybe not Joe and Mac. That's a discussion we'll have to have later.
Yeah. But I think this looks pretty good.
Yeah. Still got some time. You want to play one more?
Sure.
I don't know if we're going to play all 3 games that tied for 3rd place. What say you, Alex? Pitfall or Earthworm Jim?
Pitfall.
Let's go with Pitfall.
If we're going to do Earthworm Jim, I want to be able to play.
Yeah. Alright, last game of the night. Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure. A game that was on every single platform ever at the time.
I think it was illegal to not have it on your console.
Seriously.
You get like fined by the ESRB.
It was on Super Nintendo, Genesis, It was on Genesis, 32X, and Sega CD. It was one of like 2 games that could say that.
No, I don't think the ESRB was actually out at this time. I think you would just have Joe Lieberman come to your house and yell at you to put this game on your console.
He'd pull the games out of your collection and tell you which ones were inappropriate.
Mm-hmm. But this was the only one he liked, so he's like, oh, I think this is a wholesome game, good for children, good for families. This should be the game that everybody plays. So we will be replacing all your video games on all consoles with this.
Approved by Joe Lieberman. Also, I remember this. This is the commercial for this game.
Well, that's cool.
In 64 colors. Oh, dead. He got eaten.
Damn. Rip to Pitfall Joe.
It's Pitfall Harry, Alex, and this is Pitfall Harry's son.
Oh, I'm sorry for disrespecting Pitfall Harry's son.
See, this is the story. Here, you should learn this.
Okay, let's get educated.
Let's teach Alex the facts about Pitfall. Dad, check it out. Uh-oh. Dad!
Well, rip to Dad.
Mm-hmm. Pitfall Harry is dead. Killed by a jaguar or something.
Boo.
Yes, we do want CD music, thank you. Alright, so I'm willing to bet that more than a few of you played this game on some platforms, so tell me your thoughts. What do you think about Pitfall the Mayan Adventure?
Well, one thing about this game is it does have an Easter egg to play the original Pitfall. Nice.
That's true, I do remember that. I did rent this back when it was new, and I thought it was okay. So you got a jump button on B, and C button is your melee attack, and the A button uses your sub-weapon. Right now I got rocks, I think. You also got boomerangs that aren't very useful. Explosive rocks, which are actually really good for bosses, so I'll just save that. But really, this game is known for its huge, sprawling levels that just take you all over the place. Much like, what's-its-face? Wolfchild. Also, this game has really, really lush animation.
It really does.
Maybe its biggest claim to fame. He is one lanky dude. He's just stretching and squishing all over the place. What? No, let me up. Oh, there's a thing on it. Man, the jungle sucks. It's full of all kinds of bullshit.
Soundtrack kicks ass.
That's good. Do we have any Pitfall memories in the chat?
Well, there's people quoting from the Sega 16 review of Pitfall the Mayan Adventure.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how hard I try to find flaws, I can't find a single one.
Not even one?
I can honestly say that it is probably one of the best soundtracks I have ever heard. It's a good soundtrack.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's from the review there. Let's see.
Wow, a flawless game. How are we gonna rank this one?
Video Game King says, this looks like a pretty cool game, at least conceptually. It looks like a genuine effort on the developer's part to translate Pitfall into a modern context.
Oh yeah, they cared. They cared enough for Activision to give them a decent budget. This is a pretty lengthy game, the animations are good, controls are fairly solid. It's just a matter of whether you like these big sprawling levels with open-ended gameplay.
Now, according to Electric Boogaloo, Pitfall the Mayan Adventure was the first commercial game on Windows 95, and it still works on Windows 10
Wow,
without
really?
sound effects.
I didn't know it was the first one. That's pretty neat. I actually had a demo of this game for Windows 95. It came on a CD called Galaxy of Games.
Oh, nice. So, that's actually a really interesting fact. The animation director here is Bill Croyer, who you would remember from Fern Gully.
Oh man, the Fern Gully guy. Well, he can make some nice looking rainforests.
He had the rainforest experience.
Yeah. He made that horny Tim Curry fog, or whatever that was.
It was like a cloud of oil pollution.
Yeah.
I'm horny oil pollution, and I'm here to make you feel weird, kids. I'm Tim Curry.
If you look up the lyrics to that song, he actually does say that pollution makes him horny.
It doesn't say horny, but it does say some... Okay, screw this. I'm looking up this Fern Gully song.
Yeah, look up the lyrics.
Okay,
sing it in real
on.
time.
Fern Gully...
Fern Gully plus horny.
Lyrics... Pollution... Horny.
Yeah, that's the important part.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, there was one difference from the console version I noted. It was right before the boss had a little loading screen. That makes sense. That's acceptable. Otherwise, I don't see any cuts in the animation or anything, which I was kind of expecting, this being Sega CD.
They just keep showing me the lyrics to the Vor song from Fern Gully. Okay, you laugh, but that song is literally called "If I'm Going to Eat Somebody, It May As Well Be You." Okay?
What? No.
If I'm gonna
no, it
eat,
isn't.
It's called "If I'm Gonna Eat Somebody, It Might As Well Be You."
That's unbelievable.
I am not. The song is called "Toxic Love." Is the horny song you're thinking of? Toxic Love.
That's the one.
Okay, I'm looking it up right now. Hold on. Toxic. Sorry, chat, if you're like...
There we go, got him.
Toxic Love...
Never knew about the Fern Gully collection. That is pretty interesting.
Gully. Oh, they just want me to listen to it. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Now, there's one thing I do know about this game, and that is the Genesis and Sega CD versions of this game are superior to the 32X version, believe it or not. Because what that game does, the 32X version, is it makes everything really high color, making everything look pretty nice, but it reduces the frame rate to sub 30 frames per second. It gets really choppy. And what's weird is that the backgrounds are actually 60 frames per second, but the foreground is less than 30, making it look really odd.
Hey, Danny, I thought you were joking where he literally says he's horny, but no.
Yeah, read it.
I'm just gonna read, Damn. Let's see. I feel good. A special kind of horny. Flowers and trees depress and frankly bore me. I think I'll spew them all with cyanide saliva, pour me a puke cocktail, and take me to the driver. A special kind of horny.
He's not making this up, folks. This was really in a children's movie.
Oh, he was also the Animal Olympics guy? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, this looks cool. Look at this.
Animal Olympics fucking kicks... Yeah, Animal Olympics kicks ass.
One of the very likely things you'll hear Alex say.
Yo, it kicks ass. Animal Olympics is good.
Alright.
I'm just saying.
I ain't arguing.
I'm just saying, if you like furry shit, Animal Olympics is just...
I don't know what that is, but I will not argue with you on that point.
Have you not seen Animal Olympics?
No.
Oh, Animal Olympics kicks ass. It's furry style furry, not like Funny Animal. They are humanoid animal men, baby, and they are doing the Olympics.
And each other.
Well, no, but there's definitely some horny moments.
Okay, of course.
Animal Olympics kicks ass.
Glad you're up on your Animal Olympics knowledge. No! Okay, well, no, we're still good. Yeah, if anything, the animation makes the controls kind of delayed in a weird way. Like you have to wait for some of the animations to finish before you can do something else. Also, in this level, a lot of the platforms are covered with moss, and they're actually very slippery. I don't think that's necessary. Maybe not in level 2, anyways.
Okay, so he did direct Ferngully. He was also set to direct Quest for Camelot, but left due to creative differences. There are a lot of creative differences on Quest for Camelot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He was also animation director and supervisor for movies such as Garfield, Scooby-Doo.
The live-action Garfield?
Yes. Cats and
right.
Dogs, and The Flintstones in Viva Rock Vegas.
Ah, the classic sequel.
Alright, he now teaches at Chapman University, the Dodge College of Film and Media Arts in Orange, California. And he and his wife Susan became the first couple to receive, in 2017, the June Foray Award from ASIFA for their contributions to the art and industry of animation. Well, that's awesome.
Good for him.
Animal Olympics just kicks ass, though. I know I just keep saying that, but it's so good.
Everybody watch Animal Olympics.
I can't see that screen cap, and I assume it's really good. Congo.
Listen to this music.
Game Quoter, that was the exact horny scene I was thinking of from Animal Olympics. Thank you.
Of course there's a horny scene.
What the hell? The company that Bill Croyer created, his animation production company, did the intro to Bobby's World.
Oh.
That intro is awesome. Like, Bobby's World is whatever it is, but that's actually a really nice intro.
You can take it or leave it, but...
Well, it's kind of...
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's Bobby's World. I've watched a lot of Bobby's World, I say, as a 34-year-old man.
Hey,
and
we were all there. We were all watching Fox Kids at some point.
Listen, we were all like, yeah, Fox Kids, it rocks, kids, okay?
It was on, therefore we watched it. They had that Spider-Man cartoon.
I tried rewatching it as an adult just to see if it, like, held up, and I was just like, this feels like a child's cartoon.
How dare they?
That's not a negative, it's just, I'm like, I have grown out of this audience. It just seemed fine.
Yeah.
Okay, Codeman, elaborate. Did John Tesh really do music for Bobby's World? I need to know this. If John Tesh did... No.
Oh, man. Freaking, stupid Pitfall Larry, or whatever his name is.
John Tesh did the intro music to Bobby's World?
Wow.
I need to...
And that one NBA theme. That is,
What?
Yeah.
The good one?
Where it's all like... Oh
my god, that one... Sorry, I'm losing my voice here, but that one is really good.
Mm-hmm. It's one of his best-known themes. He had a recording that he played as one of his concerts where he was like... Just spur of the moment, he came up with that theme fully formed, and he had to call up his voicemail to record it right then, so he wouldn't forget it. So at the concert, he played that voicemail, and it was just like, "Hey, this is John. For when you listen later, it's me. This is the theme." Yeah.
Hey, that kicks ass.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
And you know what? This game isn't so bad. I remember it being worse than this, but this is actually pretty playable. For as crisscrossy and twisty as these levels are, they're actually designed in a way that makes sense. And there isn't much that takes you backward for minor mistakes, which is my big issue with these kinds of games.
Alright, we got people talking about Pitfall Larry.
Pitfall Gary.
Pitfall Jerry.
Ooh, Pitfall Jerry.
Pitfall Jerry Seinfeld.
You don't want to mess with him.
Mm-mm. Just... I'm gonna have to... I cannot believe I didn't know John Tesh did the NBA theme until just like this moment.
Yeah. That Pitfall Larry, he was riding that handcart like a skateboard. He's crazy.
Ah, he's such a wild child.
He's taking our beloved traditions and turning them on their head.
Okay, so the clip of the Tesh concert with the answering machine message is on YouTube, on his official channel.
Yeah, he's pretty proud of that.
John, call me.
John, get in touch. We'll have you on Retro Pals. Big fans.
Also, John, can you give me a ride to the grocery store?
Yeah. Give us a ride to the grocery store while you're at it.
He's got to have a car, right?
Oh, yeah. He's got like 12 cars. That would be a switch. Where are we going now? Oh my god! Just got bodied by a fucking minecart.
Also, chat did mention that your health meter in the corner is Vor. It is progressive Vor.
Ah, it is, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
It's not just a one-time thing. It's there with you for the entire game. You gotta think about it.
Please. Vor heads who somehow make all retro games, leave us alone.
It was a theme. Just like in old cartoons.
You're all a bunch of freaks.
It was only through constant exposure in all forms of media that people got horny for it, okay?
It sucks, but you're not wrong. I didn't know the song was called Round Ball Rock. Okay, I just call it the cool NBA theme that I wrote. God damn it, Larry.
He's clumsy.
It's a good theme, though. I watched a lot of NBA as a child, and anytime I'd hear that theme, I'd get pumped up. Like, yeah!
Super pumped. Oh, look at this. It's a 2600 Scorpion. Cool. And I think if you follow those Scorpions, eventually you get to a point where you can play the original game. Is it in here? Yeah, I think this is it. And here we are.
Here we are.
So, Alex, tell me this. Is this a Mascot platformer?
Yes.
Yeah. It's side-scrolling. You jump over stuff.
And Pitfall Harry was a mascot.
And he's more responsible than his idiot son, Pitfall Gary.
Oh, Gary can eat shit.
You know what? I like 2600 Pitfall. I'd say it's one of my favorite 2600 games. It's actually pretty good. Should we rank this tonight?
Not tonight.
You think?
Not tonight.
All right.
Not until I get a chance to play it.
This deserves a bigger conversation, yeah.
It does. Hey, be part of the conversation.
Join the conversation.
Join the conversation. Sorry.
The conversation for a new generation.
Finally, our nation is having the Pitfall conversation. President just sits us all down and is like, boys, girls, everyone, we need to talk about Pitfall and our nation's long history of Pitfall.
All right, let me tell you a little bit about Pitfall. This game consists of a limited number of screens that wrap in both directions. There's a limited number of treasures that you can pick up in the game, so there is a maximum score you can get. And the only way you can get that maximum score in the 20-minute time limit is if you go left at the beginning. So if you go right, you already messed up. You'll also need to learn to use the underground tunnels, because when you go through the underground tunnel, that actually ends up skipping about 4 or 5 screens, I think. And you need to strategically warp around in order to find all these treasures. It's supposedly pretty easy to get maximum score in this game if you know what you're doing. I've never done it, though. No! Oh, Death Warp.
Okay, Krungo, I can't see that image. Please say it is. I see that caption. Please say that's not fan art, and please say that that's an official image from Fern Gully from that sequence.
What, does he have a giant dick or something?
No, it's captioned if I'm gonna eat somebody /4.jpg. Please understand. I just want to make when I can't, because when I'm on Fridays I can't see the previews because I'm on my tablet and for some reason the Twitch app doesn't load it. So that's when I'm really hoping you're on your best behavior. Everything else I can check.
Use your best judgment.
It's official. Okay, that's fine. You can post official horny art as long as it's PG. Please just keep everything you post PG, that's all.
Got a diamond ring. Just out here in the jungle. This is a good port of Pitfall. This looks pretty much identical. All the sound effects, controls. That may not sound like much, but I've actually played bad ports of Pitfall, believe it or not. I forget which game it was, but like they couldn't get it to run at 60 frames per second. Like a 2600 game, come on. It's probably one of the newer Pitfalls, or Pitfall 3D or something. Wait, we ranked Pitfall 3D, didn't we? Or did we? I don't remember.
We did.
Okay.
We either ranked it or we played it at some point.
Oh no, we played that for the Bruce Campbell stream, where he refused to say groovy. I'm still mad at him.
Okay, there's a cheat code to jump straight to Atari 26 Pitfall. From the title screen, it's down plus A 26 times plus down, which of course spells Dad!
Oh my god, it does spell that, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Codeman. That rules.
Okay. Yeah, I figured the 26 times was in reference to the 2600, but I didn't put together the dad.
That's good.
Pretty good. Oh no! Well, there's my score.
That's good.
See if you can beat it. Alright, so they kept that in here. Looks like everything from the console version is in here, so I think we can fairly rank this as, you know, just being the definitive Pitfall port. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Well, rip.
So with that in mind, how about we do some rankings?
Yes. Hell yes.
Ooh, this sounds like good ranking music. I'll just leave it right here.
Cool. Hopefully hopefully he doesn't die. And if he does, well.
Maybe.
Thanks for your input.
If you hear him start yelling, "Hey, control me."
I'm dying.
That's what's going on.
Okay. Alright, let's put up the background.
Alright, so if you're new to the show, every Mascot Friday we play a bunch of platformers, and then we judge them. We get really harsh, we get really judgy, and we do it for the sake of making a complete master list of platformers. In fact, there it is right now. Hey!
So we have done...
yeah, what are we up to? I think like 140 or something?
142.
Alright.
Yeah, 142.
Adding a few more to the list this time. Well, we played some good ones. Some... You know what? I don't think we played any bad ones. But let's go ahead and start the conversation, as you said earlier. Join the conversation.
Alright, so first off was... what was first, sweetie?
First off would have been Wolfchild. Ooh. Oh yeah, and this is a audience participation thing, so if you have things to say about tonight's games, either good or bad, let us know. We have a lot of things to take into consideration when we rank these things. Also looking for a specific point in our list to place these games, so if you have a good idea of where they should be, shout it out.
Shout it out. Just holler.
Just shout it. Let it all out. Alright, so... Wolfchild, do you think it's better than Bubsy?
Yes.
Yeah. It controlled pretty well. It had a cool Wolfman. Levels were a little bit sprawling for my taste, and it was kind of difficult, though.
Yeah, it looked really sprawling and kind of boring.
Yeah.
I guess I'd put that with Boogerman, where you sprawl with nothing going on.
Alright, so you'd say it's better than Bubsy, but only just.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think? Anyone actually play this thing or have any strong feelings?
Well, oh, sorry.
It did some things well, but yeah, it did have a lot of problems.
Crash Gal says, worst of the night, but alright, and better than Bubsy. Avery says everything tonight was better than Bubsy, and...
I'd say so too. It was a pretty good
agree.
night. Actually played some decent games this time around. Wolfchild, yeah, probably the weakest of what we played. It was still fairly solid. You could turn into a wolf.
Mm-hmm.
It had some decent enemy designs, though it was really outclassed by a game that came later. But we just have to consider this on its own merits.
I would say maybe in the Radical Rex socket, well, no, I don't know if it's as good as Tomb Raider. I don't know. What do you think?
I kind of think better than Booger Man is a pretty generous way to put it.
Yeah.
It did have that typical Amiga-ness to it, where shit just hits you constantly, and it's super difficult. And stuff just springs up out of the ground, and you have to know it's there. Otherwise, you just take a hit. And if you're a wolf, you're not a wolf anymore if you take a hit. Nobody likes that.
Mm-hmm. That's actually, I do think that does demerit the game. Is that the one cool factor of the game? You barely get to interact with it. You get it for a second, and then it goes away.
Yeah, it seems like an ancillary part of the game instead of a core mechanic, a la Altered Beast. So that drags
a core mechanic.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm. All right, Electric Boogaloo says better than Booger Man, and Blab says it's definitely better than the Disney Balloon game.
I'd say so too. I'd say
actually,
yeah.
Yeah, I put it between Tomb Raider and Mickey, or maybe just above Tomb Raider, but definitely in this range.
I think that's a good spot. I'd say it's just slightly better than Booger Man, and also better than that fucked up Mickey Mouse Balloon game. Because you could actually figure out what you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And you were a cool wolf. Alright, put it on there. Mark it.
Right. There we go.
Wolfchild. Better than Bubsy, but only just. Good job, Wolf Boy.
Thanks, Wolf Friend.
Wolfie. Can I call you Wolfie?
Wolfum.
Terry Wolfinger.
Get that guy to draw you again.
That was, JVC and Core.
Got it. Alright, so what...
Wait a minute, that's two Core design games right next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
They did Tomb Raider as well.
They're having a party. They're having a little tea party, Danny. Let them be. Let them be.
Alright, I'll let them have their little tea party in the middle of our list, as long as they don't interfere with Kirby or whatever.
Alright, Cyborg 009.
Oh
better
my
than
god,
Bubsy.
that is absolutely better than Bubsy. Help me out here, people. How would you rank this? Because what I played was extremely simple. The gameplay segments were much briefer than the animated sequences, and obviously that was by design. I think they just wanted to make a very simple, lightweight platformer that all fans of the anime could enjoy, and since they're appealing to multiple demographics, considering that this is from the 60s, they probably had to scale back the gameplay a little bit, and that was probably a smart move. On the other hand, for as scaled back as the gameplay was, the enemy designs were fucking wild, man, and those concepts for the levels, the ones where you're just running or doing these really short but satisfying things, it was good. I really liked it.
Multiple folks in chat say it should be around the Mr. Bones range, and I agree.
Yes.
Blab makes a good point. Same thing, it's good presentation, but a not so great, maybe, game. But the presentation and the elements and the level stuff is really interesting and fun.
It felt like a really janky game, and what's weird is that usually those kinds of that kind of gameplay where it's just kind of hastily thrown together, that results in a really difficult game. Not this time around. It was really easy. That was because we put it on easy, but I appreciate that.
Me too.
Alright, so... You know what? I would say... How about between...
Everyone else is like, scroll up. No, scroll up more. No.
I do want to... Yeah, let's scroll up a little bit more.
Let's see.
It's hard to even rate this game. What I played, it would be like between a 7 and 8 out of 10, I suppose.
I'd say maybe that would be like Clockwork Knight 2 or James Bond 2 or... I don't know.
Better than Alfred Chicken. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god. That is a fucking claim, Danny. Yuzi says better than Clockwork Knight, and Family Consumer says between Decap Attack and Banana Prince. I think just above Alfred Chicken. Just above Alfred Chicken.
Let's compare it briefly to Banana Prince.
Okay.
It's better than Banana Prince.
Shit.
Put it between...
Banana Prince and Decap Attack?
Yeah, do it. Decap Attack is honestly the ceiling of where I'm willing to go, because that game had issues as well, but it was very well put together, and also probably lengthier. I don't know how long of a game Cyborg 009 is, but it didn't feel like it would be very long.
Okay, now.
That would be Telenet and Riot. Unfortunately, not Wolf Team. If it was a Wolf Team game, it might have been the very best game of all time.
Alright.
Pretty good showing there, Cyborg. Cryborg.
Good job, Cryborgs.
Alright, and the game we played before Pitfall the Mayan Adventure was Chuck Rock 2. Where did we put the original Chuck Rock?
Where did we? Right here, between Apprentice and Wild 9.
Ooh, that's pretty far down.
I think it's a little bit better.
I would say it's a lot better. You know what? I'm not going to say it's better than Cyborg 009, so let's start there.
Okay, so it's not this high, so screw you. There we go. I don't know who I was saying screw you to, but...
Yeah, screw you, everything. How about between Rollo to the Rescue and Skeleton Warriors?
Ooh.
Just as a starting point, what do y'all think?
I agree. Also, I need to fix the info. Riot is apparently the publisher, not the developer.
Ah, damn it.
And Telenet was, I guess, the developer. There we go. Okay. So... Chuck Rock 2. Where would you put the old Chuck here?
Rollo to the Rescue and Skeleton Warriors is where I'm starting at. But
Okay.
what do y'all think?
Let's see. Blab says around Claymates, but that's around the same area.
Yeah, okay. So this is a good starting area then.
I'd say below Rollo to the Rescue.
You're being tough on it.
Yes.
Alex is tough on crime.
No, I'm not at all. But I am very tough on games.
Yeah, true. Chuck Rock 2, it meaningfully improved on the original Chuck Rock, as pretentious as that sounds to say. It feels like they actually learned a thing or two. They kept the whole using rocks to traverse interesting environments, and yet they did it in a different way. It's not as confusing as the original Chuck Rock was, where it felt like you had to scan the background for stuff you could throw. This game, it was more intuitive.
Okay, so what do you think? Maybe between Claymates and Skeleton Warriors, or Skeleton Warriors and Rollo to the Rescue?
Let's say Skeleton Warriors and Rollo to the Rescue.
Cool. You know what? So see, chat says that sounds good. That sounds about right. That sounds good.
Yeah,
so
it is quite decent.
there we go.
And if you're going to play one Chuck Rock game, make it that one. I think you'll like it more than you think you would. Chuck Rock 2, the bastard son of Chuck.
Oh, they're fine. That dad is there. So who's published and developer?
Who did publish? Let me quickly check that. I know Core is the developer.
Published by Virgin and developed by Core. Thank you.
Right, yeah, Virgin was at the top of the game. Okay. And now, the star of the show, the biggest 16-bit platformer of its era that wasn't from Nintendo or Sega. Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure.
I'm hyped.
I say it's the biggest, while there's like 10 or 20 more games that are bigger and more well-known than this.
Do you think it's better than Cyborg 009?
No, I don't.
Okay, so...
I was thinking while I was playing how it very much felt like a post-Earthworm Jim platformer. Just in the fact that the levels were large, many different enemy types, you had different weapons to take things on. Just a general fluidity to the gameplay that it's felt both in the animation and in just the way you traverse the levels. It feels very fluid. There's a lot of good I can say about this game. It's not one of the best. It's not going to be remembered as being among the greats. Right now, Alex and I are just looking at Pitfall Larry, just nervously glancing back and forth like he knows we're talking about him.
Okay, we got some info from chat. Chat says worse than Moonwalker. I can see that.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
I don't know if it's better than Dino City. Okay, let me float this. What do y'all say about between Dino City and Bug 2?
I agree.
Yeah. I think that's a good spot for it.
Family Consumer says that Global Gladiators is a good point of comparison for this game. I actually think that's pretty fair too.
Oh yeah, it does feel very similar to that, yeah. Well, that was also by the Earthworm Jim team, so yeah. It just feels like a lot of platformers that came after Earthworm Jim were very obviously inspired by it, and this is one of them.
Video Game King says higher. As they say just below Cyborg 009.
I don't think it was that good.
I don't agree with that, sorry. But
this is a decent game. It's not a waste of time to play it. It's just, we gotta be realistic about how this ranks against these other games.
Mm-hmm, totally. So...
I'm sticking with what I say.
Uh-huh.
Unless you disagree, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Well, Electric Boogaloo says between 0 and Global Gladiators.
Ooh.
Crush Gal says below Super Putty.
Let me think about this. These are all good suggestions.
And Femi Consumer says Between Zero and Global Gladiators seems good.
Globy.
Globy, yeah.
Globy the Global Gladiator.
Oh, I love you, Globy. So,
Is it better than Global Gladiators? Now I'm having trouble saying it.
Well, we do appreciate... Hey, we here at the Retro Pals, we hear you.
We're listening.
Game King. We are listening. And we are taking in your input and giving it to our team so we can improve.
Let me tell you about our privacy policy.
Yes, Retro Pals have updated our privacy
We
policy.
care deeply about your information now that we're required to. I've decided I don't think it's better than Global Gladiators. Let's go ahead and put it between Dino City and Bug 2.
Okay.
It sounds like we're all on the same page of this being an above-average game, but just not really offering anything spectacular over everything else. It does have the 2600 version. It does have that, at least.
Okay. So
Activision and... I think it's internal, actually? It may just be Activision.
Actually, yeah, let me check. Yep, it is.
Okay, good. All right. Not a bad showing this week. I saw, after I posted that poll, I saw other people being all like, oh, I shuddered when I saw this list. And yeah, I was expecting the worst. And yet what we ended up with was a pretty decent batch of games. And at least one game was surprising in how good it was. I'm going to play more Cyborg 009.
Yeah,
holy shit. That game was just non-stop good shit.
Non-stop furries.
It didn't feel like there was any filler in that game, is the fucked up thing about it. Like, all other platformers, you start to see repeating tile sets, repeating animations, just stuff to meet the budget. Cyborg 009 was just all action. It didn't waste your time at all. And that intrigues me. There needs to be more games like that.
Mm-hmm.
Still, yeah, not a bad batch at all. We don't have to go to bed sad tonight. We played actual good games. Well, that wraps up another edition of Mascot Friday, also known as Mascot Friday. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this week's games. If you're looking for more Sega CD games to watch, check out our Monday stream, our fateful Monday stream where we played Bouncers, and my poor Sega CD just couldn't take any more of it.
No.
That was pretty much an unforgettable moment. Also, thank you to Avery for subscribing.
Yes, thank you, Avery. They said cheers for some good games.
Nice, thank you.
There, 2 months in a row. Thank you. And thank you to Danny Dinoheart, who is paying off either their fine or someone else's fine. We do appreciate it. We do have an AWU bail fund you can donate to.
Yeah, put it in the AWU jar. It's next to the swear jar. All right, with everyone's fines paid up, I think it's time to end things.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week with another Monday, Wednesday, Friday stream, as per usual.
Mm-hmm.
Patrons, or people who want to be patrons, can go to patreon.com/retropals. There you can find our latest poll. I couldn't really decide on a definitive theme for this one, so I kind of mashed a bunch together. Next Wednesday, we're playing 3DO fighting games and FMV games.
Jeez.
I'm pretty sure that's a combination no one else has streamed before. You either do one or the other, not both.
That's some Pizza Hut Taco Bell shit.
And certainly not on 3DO. Of any platform to do that on, probably the worst to choose. But you're going to see some odd games next Wednesday. That's for damn sure. Also be back on Monday with Mega CD Monday.
Woo.
I'm thinking we should play some Sega CD Terminator. I think it's about time.
I'm excited to hear that theme song. It's great.
You get to hear Tommy Tallarico's excellent soundtrack in context. I bet you're excited.
I am so hype. I just cannot contain myself.
I'm gonna explode with how hype I am.
Part man, part machine, Danny. Part man, part machine.
Cyborg.
Anyway, so yeah, that's Tommy Tallarico's Detroit Become Human.
Mm-hmm. We'll be playing that on Monday. Please look forward to it. That'll be a lot of fun. Again, thanks for watching, and y'all have a good weekend. We'll see you later.
See ya, folks.